Hello, ladies. Good morning. I wanted to make sure to pop in here quickly and just offer a little tool and tip in regards to overwhelm. What do we do when we don't know what to do, right? It is very common to be overwhelmed by all the things, the pain, the hurt, the questions, the decisions, and not really know which path to take. And it can lead to stuckness. It can lead to significant burnout. It can lead to a lot of maladaptive or bad behavior choices, maybe eating too much, drinking too much time on your phone, spending too much money on shopping, investing too much in other things and people that are just distractions from what it is that you need to do. And so we want to be sensitive to that and have a lot of compassion for being overwhelmed because it's real. And so I just wanted to give you 3 quick tips today of what to do when you don't know what to do. The first thing we want to look at, number 1, is to really take a step back and get clear on what perspective it is that you're missing or you need to have. And it's almost impossible to do when you are so close to the pain, to the thing. So what does get clear? What does that look like? Well, it can look like taking some time away, taking some time, carving out intentional time for you to speak to God, to ask Him, to go for a walk, to go to the gym, to go to the park and just sit with your journal. It doesn't have to look ornate or elaborate, like a spa trip. It can just be you taking intentional time to be like, okay, what's going on? What's happening? And really connect with your feelings. What am I feeling? What's happening in my marriage? What's happening in my body? What's happening in my relationships? What does this mean for me? So that's the first step. Get clear. Step back to get perspective. The second step is to look up. To look up and lean in to the Lord. Ask for help from Him, from people around you that care about you, that see you, that maybe know you. Hey, honey, I've been feeling a little weird. Are you noticing anything, different about me? Is there anything that maybe you ask a friend, I don't know what's going on, but I'm feeling overwhelmed. Can you just pray for me? Asking for help and looking up to God, like I call it like an intentional marriage meeting with the Lord. You can do this weekly. You can just say, okay, God, you know the state of my marriage. You know what's going on in my relationship. You know how hard, how heavy, how overwhelming, whatever it is. God, what do I need to do this week? What do I need to do today in my marriage? Ask God for help. Ask people around you that are safe people for you for help. There is so much help out there, but we got to ask for it. We got to lean into it. We got to listen and look for it. So that's the step 2. Look up and lean in. That step 3 is boundaries and restoration. So we need boundaries. Boundaries are so important in order for us to be restored, in order for us to be and feel replenished, so that we can continue to fight the fight and the battle that is before us, right? This is so important, just like we need nutrients every day, right? Food is fuel. Boundaries help protect us so that we can think clearly, speak clearly, act from a wise place, act from a place of, what is the best decision here? From a space of clarity. We need boundaries in order to do that. What does a boundary look like? Well, it might look like you taking intentional time and saying no to something. When you say yes to everyone else, you're saying no to you. I know, it's hard. As women, we want to serve. There's nothing wrong with serving. We want to be of need. There's nothing wrong with being of need and being helpful to others. But we've got to restore our gas tank first. We've got to. Otherwise, we're not going to be able to act out of strength and wisdom and clarity for all that it is that God wants to accomplish in us. So, and also that's where we have impact and influence, and we can make choices. When we're restored, when we're replenished and our tank is full, we can act from that place, from influence and impact and clarity. And part of that step is also just in the reparation process of taking care and repairing ourselves. So those 3 steps, when we're overwhelmed, do what you can to take time to get clear, gain perspective. Do what you can to look up, make intentional time to look up and ask for help and lean into the Lord and what he's telling you. And number 3, create boundaries so that you can be restored to finish the good work that God has begun in you. It's definitely possible to get through the overwhelm and cut through it. And I hope these tools help get you started. As always, I'm here for further help and counsel. Just reach out to me. God bless you.